Alright guys, welcome back to another video. First off, before we get into the video, let me show you guys a pond that you have not seen in quite a while. It's the Goldfish Pond, Turtle Pond, whatever the heck you want to call it. And as you can see, it's pretty well covered in freaking water lettuce. It was completely covered this morning, and I just took some of it out so that way you guys could actually see in the dang pond. But yeah, I haven't shown this pond in months, so I went and got a couple flakes right here. I'm going to drop it in here for them. So we've got some butterfly koi, a comet, and one lonely turtle. That is all that we've got in here. So we got to start adding some more fish in here. As you can see, there's one of the butterfly koi coming up right there. There's the big comet, and then there's some of the other little koi right there. The turtle, he's in here too. He'll come out here in a second. He's somewhere right up in there. At first he started to eat this stuff, and then finally I guess he got all fattened up on it, so now he left it alone, and now it has really established itself in this pond. But yeah, all those guys are looking and doing really good. The pond is crystal clear. As you can see, the fountain filter, whatever you want to call it, it is doing really good as well, and keeping this pond really nice and crystal clear. But of course, as you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I got a new turtle for it today. This was actually a turtle that someone had brought back to the store, and believe it or not, they actually had this big old thing in a 10-gallon, so check it out. I'm really not even sure how this turtle got this big in a freaking 10-gallon. Check him out, look at that guy. It's a really nice looking and healthy red-eared slider, but somehow this turtle grew from like a quarter size into this right here in a freaking 10-gallon. That is freaking nuts. Look at that. Really healthy turtle, no shell rot or anything, and yeah, he looks really good. So I figured I could give him a really nice home out here in this pond. He should absolutely love it in this thing. So you know what? We'll go and set this big guy on the floating dock right there, and we'll let him go in on his own. Gosh, he's a heavy turtle. Holy cow. He's weighing the whole dock down. I'm having to, oh gosh, there he goes. Okay, so he's in on his own now. Okay, there he is right down there. That was not planned to happen at all, but he's in the pond. Oh. He's starting to move now, look at that. Just checking everything out. You know, he might start to go after these fish in there at first, but once he learns that he can't catch them, he'll probably leave them alone. The other turtle doesn't mess with him at all, so yeah, that guy should love it in this pond. It's got plenty of room, 120-gallon pond, plenty of covered, floating dock and all that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to upgrade that into something bigger, something a lot better that both of them can actually get up on at the same time without having to worry about it, you know, falling over like it did just then. And there's the other turtle right there, and usually he'd be right over there with the fish looking for food and all that, but I guess since I'm talking real loud and all that, he's kind of a little spooked. He's a little curious. Turtles are very curious. There he is. Look at him. Checking everything out. I'd say this is quite the upgrade from a dang 10-gallon. He's gonna love it out here. And if you're wondering what I did with that other water lettuce, well, here it is. I'm gonna try it out over here in the exotic pond, just see how it works, see how it does over here. It's definitely not gonna get as much sunlight as it did over there, but this from about right here and over, like midday, this gets a lot of sunlight, this area of the pond right there. So maybe we'll just kind of keep them confined in that area. Obviously, there's a slight current in here, so it's going to slowly rotate in the pond. But you know what? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, it'll definitely give the fish some good cover. But yeah, they're doing really good. There's the bass right over there. There's the gar right there, and the Oscar, he is somewhere in here. And also the peacock is just chilling right down there. I've still not been able to get that guy to eat just yet, but I'm hoping that within the next few days, he'll finally start to eat. And actually what I think I'm going to do, if you remember a couple weeks ago, I set up this little feeder fish tank right here, and I kept about 500 or so rosy reds in here, and it worked out really good. I only lost probably 1 or 2 rosy reds out of that whole entire batch. But I'm out now, obviously, as you can see. So I think what I'm going to do this time, instead of getting rosy reds, is I'm going to go to my local bait shop and try to stock about 100 to 150 golden shiners. That way I won't have to get as many rosy reds, and the shiners will fill up the fish a lot easier than those little bitty tiny rosy reds will as well. And also, you know what? I think that by putting some shiners in that pond, maybe we'll be able to get that peacock bass to come around and start eating. That's a big fish. He's got a lot of meat on him. He's healthy. He's looking just fine. I just think he hasn't all the way settled in just yet. That's why he's not eating, but I'm hoping within the next 3 to 5 days or so, we'll be able to get that fish to eat, because believe me, when he does start to eat, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, we have a new addition to this pond right here, and I'm thinking about pretty soon adding some more goldfish in here, like some calico shabunkins, something like that. Some really nice looking goldfish, just because we've only got about 4 or 5 fish in here, and we've definitely got room for a lot more. So check that guy out. That's the turtle that's been in here for a little while. So yeah, I'll definitely give you guys an update on the 2 turtles and see how they're getting along and all that in the next video. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the new turtle. Also, be looking out for an extra video this week. I'm thinking about uploading a fishing video, something I haven't done in a little while. Probably Thursday, something like that. And then, of course, along with Sunday's video as well. So be looking out for an extra video this week. As always, though, thank you guys for watching. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.